people don't know this, but when you do a movie, of course, you've done it like a year ago. Now all of a sudden you come out and they're asking you all these questions, you do these press junkets, and you're exhausted by it, and you're at the penultimate moment. The movie's opening tomorrow. They spend billions of dollars in the movie and releasing it and so on. You come out here and you're like a nut boy. It's nice,
James Woods, born on April 18, 1947, in Vernal, Utah, grew up in a family that valued discipline and hard work. His father, a military intelligence officer, passed away when Woods was young, leaving his mother to raise him and his brother. The family later moved to Warwick, Rhode Island, where Woods excelled academically. He graduated from Pilgrim High School with honors and earned a full scholarship to MIT, where he initially pursued political science. But it was during his time at MIT that he discovered his passion for acting, joining the campus theater group and eventually leaving the prestigious university to follow his dreams. You get to the top and then they want to drag you down.
Had my life threatened more times than I can tell you for my political views. I've had my career destroyed because of it. I had an agent who probably was 20 beers deep when he did it. On the 4th of July, send me a text and say, I'm feeling patriotic today. I'm going to drop you as a client. Let me rephrase that. Here's what he really meant. You vote differently from me in the United States of America, so you don't deserve to have the career that you worked your ass off for 40 years, and I'm going to destroy it and blacklist you.
James Woods began his acting journey in theater, honing his craft in off-Broadway productions. His big break came in the early 70s when he transitioned to film and television. In 1972, he made his screen debut with a minor role in the movie The Visitors, directed by Elia Kazan. While the role was small, it showcased Woods' potential and opened doors for further opportunities. The 70s marked a turning point in his career. His portrayal of Gregory Powell, a sociopathic criminal in The Onion Field, earned him critical acclaim. The film, based on a true story, highlighted his ability to embody complex and morally ambiguous characters. This role established him as a serious actor capable of delivering intense, riveting performances. Woods quickly became known for his work in films that demanded depth and intensity. In the 80s, he appeared in several notable projects, cementing his status as one of Hollywood's most talented character actors. Videodrome in 1983. In this cult classic, directed by David Cronenberg, Woods played Max Wren, a television executive who becomes embroiled in a surreal and disturbing conspiracy involving a mysterious broadcast. Salvador, 1986. He earned his first Academy Award nomination for his portrayal of Richard Boyle, a real-life journalist covering the Salvadorian Civil War. Directed by Oliver Stone, the film was a critical and commercial success. Casino, 1995. In Martin Scorsese's crime epic, Woods played Lester Diamond, a sleazy hustler entangled with Sharon Stone's character. Though a supporting role, Woods brought a level of charisma and menace to the character that left a lasting impression. Ghosts of Mississippi, 96. Woods received his second Oscar nod for his portrayal of Byron de la Beckwith, the white supremacist convicted of murdering civil rights activist Medgar Evers. His chilling performance demonstrated his ability to take on difficult and controversial roles with conviction. His television work was equally impressive. He won 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for his performances in Promise and My Name is Bill W. He also found success in legal dramas, starring in Shark as Sebastian Stark, a brilliant but morally flexible attorney. The show ran for 2 seasons and showcased Woods' ability to balance charm and intensity in a leading role. He lent his distinctive voice to animated projects and video games as well. He voiced Hades, the sarcastic and fast-talking god of the underworld, in Disney's Hercules and subsequent spin-offs. The role became one of Woods' most beloved performances, with his comedic timing and witty delivery making Hades a fan-favorite character. He also contributed in the world of gaming, voicing Mike Torreno in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas in 2004. His performance added depth and intrigue to the character, further demonstrating his versatility as an actor. Despite his success, he faced challenges throughout his career. Known for his perfectionism and intensity, he developed a reputation for being difficult to work with at times. This, coupled with his polarizing public persona, occasionally strained his relationships within the industry. Woods also encountered personal difficulties, including high-profile legal battles and tumultuous relationships. But he remained a resilient figure, continuing to deliver compelling performances despite these setbacks. In the later stages of his career, Woods became increasingly vocal about his conservative political beliefs. His unfiltered commentary on social media, often critical of liberal ideologies and Hollywood's perceived political biases, sparked controversy and alienated many in the industry. While some praised Woods for his candor and willingness to challenge the status quo, others viewed his statements as divisive and inflammatory. The tipping point came in 2018 when his agent, Ken Kaplan, dropped him as a client. In an email that Woods later shared publicly, Kaplan stated, quote, "It's the 4th of July and I'm feeling patriotic. I don't want to represent you anymore. I mean, I could go on in a rant, but you know what I'd say." The incident underscored the growing tensions between Woods and Hollywood's predominantly liberal establishment. Woods claimed that his political views had led to his unofficial blacklisting in the industry. He noted that offers for roles had dried up and he was no longer being considered for major projects. While some argued that Woods' outspokenness was an act of bravery, others believed it was his confrontational approach that had ultimately cost him his career. Despite his controversial exit from Hollywood, his body of work remains a testament to his talent and dedication as an actor. From his early struggles to his rise as a leading character actor, Woods built a career defined by intensity, intelligence, and versatility. While his political views may have overshadowed his later years, his performances in iconic films, television shows, and voice roles continue to resonate with audiences, securing his place in the annals of Hollywood history. As he approaches his 80s, the veteran actor has largely stepped away from the film industry, choosing to enjoy a quieter life outside the Hollywood spotlight. Born in 1947, he carved out a remarkable career over 5 decades, delivering some of the most intense and memorable performances in modern cinema. His ability to portray morally complex characters with unmatched conviction earned him critical acclaim and a loyal fan base. But his later years have been marked by a gradual decline in acting roles, attributed in large part to his outspoken conservative political views. As an unapologetic advocate for conservative values, he frequently expresses his views on social media, often engaging in polarizing debates that draw both admiration and criticism. By the time he reached his late 60s, opportunities in film and television had dwindled. He acknowledged his political stances had impacted his career. For many fans, his diminished presence on screen has been a disappointment. Having grown up watching him in films like Salvador, Casino, and Videodrome, and enjoying his Emmy-winning television performances, they lamented the fact that his career didn't reach the natural conclusion of a celebrated elder statesman in Hollywood. While Woods remains widely respected for his body of work, the perception that he was sidelined for his belief has sparked ongoing debate. Some see it as an example of cancel culture, while others argue that Woods' confrontational approach made collaboration difficult. As he nears 80, his legacy as a brilliant, complex, and at times polarizing figure endures. While his final years in Hollywood were quieter than many hoped, the depth and intensity of his performances have secured his place as one of the most talented character actors of his generation. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you think it was unfair that James Woods was dropped by his agent? Let us know in the comments section below.